Adama period no. Wado me no ko no. Say Ghana monofelo ko na na me.
Nina ma happy page no. I heard people. Say na money about 20 years. You nyega me pay no lo.
Waka me ko no ko.
Okay. Oye ko na jabo ni emi pe ho lo jabo no lo ko. Mama ka ni no. Enya lo si. Hello ba mi e pe no. Ama ti bele ni na ya. Okay. Ko nyanga ma. Ka ko chi do. Even go he wa ka ma go ga chi do. Le lo je na ba ni ba de me ke no na me be ni. Agbenu ko to. Lo pe so le ani se ga ba wi. Lo be na ma de ko da ni pa le.
Some footages from what happened that day. Ivan,
so you see, it's a very terrible development. According to them, omukura wires. They will twetwa manfochi. Uhu de ewo ma menachi. Sai nkura the same way in the modern day. And these are individuals we've trained them to be able to subdue situations like this with the intellect and with wit, with wisdom, with some professionalism. That is why we train them. That is why we subject you to a lot of things. I said, but
they are also being attacked. They are also human beings like us.
No. Yes, I understand that. That is what I'm saying. Sir, you are a professional. You've been trained in such a way that you'll be able to subdue some of these things without attacking. All free all. To what extent? And Akufo-Addo attack the military. Have you seen any of the military personnel say, this thing cannot be justified in any contest. It can never be justified. And the mere fact that you deploy you to that particular place, it means that the situation is a bit, you know what it is, why you are going there. So we are sending you there to go and exhibit or training in as a for way, just to calm the situation, not to go and beat people. But you have no right to be going around beating people and those.
So you are saying, sir, when a military personnel are deployed to a place, they are there to calm down situation, not to escalate issue.
No. Your situation, I get it out of hand. You don't call her ya wait me subdue your friends calm, restore. And in a situation
without any casualties?
Without any casualties. Na casualty situation, you don't cause situation that happen on its own. We don't want casualty. That is why we are bringing you in. Now, so casualty, what is the sense in you going there? I'm asking you. Situation, we don't want the situation to get out of hand. It's the reason why we are bringing in professionals, those who have been trained to come and subdue the situation. Now, you live in your wake, carnage, terror, and some of these things. What I said. Even if the individuals, I'm a situation I get out of hand. You can even arrest them and hand them over to the police. That is what you do. You don't beat people. Era stage you are a woman, you don't beat people, especially women. What will be the extent of the provocation? I say, you have to two as a forum. What will be the extent? Now, rubber bullets as a for crowd who wear life ammunition, be a bit me. And according to them, grammar says, I don't know how true that is.
We are yet to confirm that.
Yes. So that is the situation. So you don't go to a place to escalate. But what I'm saying is that over the years, your military training, your policy, whenever they go to any situation, they go there to escalate it. And there are examples. Menewo, me a provider. There are a series of them. Quite recently, you will be Then we come back to a question and say, what actually is wrong? Me, I believe that training in Asafo, we need to review and look at it properly. How we can train people in such a way that whenever they go to the ground, so now wisdom, weight, intelligence, and professional standard now come to bear, but not emotions. And then Asafo, because as a military person, you don't work with emotions, you work with intellect. That is why I take time to train you in Asafo. So if at any point in your field, say training no enough, then let us look at it holistically. And again, individuals na yedi omoba on board no, more yes how do we tackle them? Because over the years, do you know some people do all these things and they get away with it? We saw the infamous offense commissioner tenants, you saw the testimony people were giving and how they decided to just cover the whole thing and blame the people out there. That no, the military who went there and shot people in a close distance, nobody was penalized. Even the one we set up a commission, and the commission recommended say certain individuals should be penalized. You know, nothing happened. The president decided to ignore it. Azugu was one of such an example. At the end of the day, you know, he was activated. He became a mobile hooligan who was running from place to place, unleashing terror and mayhem. We saw what he went to Asen Kroboland to do. Or he be our city FM then as a phone kofa a crack ticket one casa crabitime a hook in the corner. Yeah, the military van, the police van, a cost one, cause whole lot of tension. Say, this is the police we're talking about. So I think say yeah, they say. Your measures in some of the situation is now say you resolve. Maybe if you are able to walk through some of these things, soldier for no and you're wrong. But at the end of the day, we leave everything hanging and a court to inform the kind of orientation people have at the police and the military. So next time we are a man for baby the police ni soldier for Kobiano, people prepare themselves and meet them. Because the elections, you saw what happened during the election, during the coalition centers. And so there are political parties who have vowed, come what may, they will prepare themselves next 2024 and meet the military men at our coalition centers. And as well, any the basic, there, and your fire now cost okay. But the whole essence of security and necessary to bring calm, to ensure that we achieve some level of tranquility in this particular country. But say your military security and all they do is live in their wake, mayhem, terror, terrory, like you see, I think there is something that is fundamentally wrong that we need to look at it and have a national conversation as to how we can resolve them. I proposed the last time, like I told you, say, Obia, what did you fear 21 or that can you're primitive oriented, you know. You can't use 6 months to change that orientation and arm that particular person. So if you're not careful, you may end up arming fools with a gun. And you can imagine how dangerous it is. So if that is the case, then let us find a way. With the recent experience, you know, I inform me how we can train our police and the military. Like I told you, the police and other staff, yes, in emergency cases we may need them. But we can also come with a long haul training colleges and as a police training. People go there not for just to subdue force we be training their mind and nipa na baba na sabi enye to nkwa no nim to but rather onim nyansa nso ka ho.
Okay.
What I say, man,
I say. Patrol me do messages about 0503-236-735, 0503-236-735, and I say on Facebook at Active TV Ghana, on YouTube at Active TV GH. Which me do comments at we are streaming live now there. So to Patrol mo so we raho na wa join the discussion na yen call.
I didn't. Eti ma misa asem. Okochire obi tuoto na wan kire ni nyansa nka ho a. Tuo no mfa nkwa yedan. That is what is happening. So it means yes, some man for kogu nwuram kofra nhoma hey ya do moba na ya kire omutuoto adwen e ka ho no nka ho. How to trim their emotions, how to allow intellect and wisdom to overpower their personal emotions, you know. And we didn't Ghana police if I na so jeni enye nwanwa so obedi na tem kra mana twetwo wo so. Wo di na tem kaka no obetimi atwetwo wo so. Actually say power day me na me so jeni no. We am bo. That is the attitude. But me free say professional standard, you know. Ne sa ne ma no kosoro a best suppress emotions. And at the point I will be correct when me do what them no. The last thing you do is obey you so once. Yes, whenever you feel that you are in danger, that is that point that you can use force to subdue it. And no crown law no mean you say minimum force, me boy. What I say. But the only point about me actually to life ammunition is when we be actually to or trouble. But me who so be trained to or any of the instances yo. Me who say police for an associate for any proof about say no be correct. Even in Nigeria, when they lied before the commission, said, I'm on 42. No. Journalists now, or Babetana commission, and they were there with their camera. They said none of the friends Nippon on walk room on a tree too. But they were far into the crowd, they killed people to the extent that they shot somebody from behind. That thing is criminal, even at the battlefield. As a soldier, as a military person, when you go to the battlefield, you don't shoot somebody from behind. It is only cowards who shoot people from behind. Because behind it is anyone who done it. So you don't shoot people from behind. That is why we have war criminals. Say anyone who done it, which means we give you up, which means overpower now. You arrest the person and you take him as a war criminal. You don't shoot people from behind. But we are soldier for they are shooting a ma, shooting kora, shooting people from behind. Look at experiences, and nobody thinks that something is fundamentally wrong and we need to do something about it. If it is about police, Adam Paraba Bejinaho on the only defense. But all the policies and initiatives, Baba me, I briefly knew way into the police. How I bet me, I bet Jinan and answer. Because you see, it's not just about security. We say public confidence in the security agencies, and as a public in any confidence in the security, that alone is one of the greatest insecurity you can ever have. So I'm for any confidence or the security agents na parading or I'm for free. So they are tied to the apron strings of the power that be, and certain individuals out of their homes and conveniences can just maneuver them to do whatever that they want, to do their burden for whatever reason. That particular thing is a threat to national security, and we must not get there.
Okay, Yanko, your next discussion, you best spend only some few minutes on it, because your time now, so you better course and so into with the yenche, you better quick. President has been touring the northern parts of the country, and he has been commissioning some projects. Your Anopeme reporters say we decompose. Normally, I don't get this word correctly. Plants be for waste recycling. Wako Pahon Toma. 13 megawatts power, solar power with system be a war project a war Kalio, and also Wakudi Ejuma. Just say Okoye, we've seen him do a lot of commission. Ama Yakotono Yakosinu or Hinekra say, oh yeah, chief of truth. They say we are seeing Ukraine Ninsemu Ena Ewo. They see and he has been also talking. In fact, yesterday, one of the newspaper reported say the NDC is happy when it comes to say Ghana is going through economic challenges, but still, whether the NDC is happy about it, they are going to lose the 2024 election. He has also said, say, a year MPP presidential race, he is not supporting anyone, but then all that he's waiting, say candidates be MPP delegates, EBE, AMA, party no Akujina 2024 elections. He is going to make sure say he hands power to that candidate. Ivan, President is touring the northern region. So far, you will say or hear a lot of commission. Some of the things that he has said. Your views on that?
Yes, you see, it's good to be commissioning because Babi Agana Genesis I am telling you, sir, we are not in the we are not in the good books when it comes to the economy and the ordinary Ghanaian go through a lot. Businesses are going through a lot. People working in the private sector are going through a lot. People working for government are really going through a lot. The only people who are not feeling the pinch are the economic challenges. Are a few people who are in power and those who are just eating the crumbs beneath the power table. But any Ghanaian distance afar can really admit it indeed. Baby, Ghana is really at the precipice. And it is at this point that you expect the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, the president of the republic, to speak in a tone that will bring everybody on board, to speak in a language that will just engender certain sense of nationalism in everybody. Sebaya, at this time, we need to come together and rescue this particular country from the precipice because baby or mine is just teetering on the brink of a possible collapse. But if we begin to have a conversation where the president, people are celebrating baby Ghana Genesis and his duty as somebody who is supposed to unify all front by bringing even people across the flip side, together to build this particular country. I think that's quite unfortunate. His rhetorics and stuff, at this point, this excessive partisan politics, this partisan campaign, that is what Ghanaians want to hear. Handing over, you don't determine who you hand power to. That particular power, I have for Ghanaians to decide who will take the mantle. Because I was telling somebody that even the Rollins, who took over this particular country for almost 19 good years, Akufo-Addo or Hefa or Tifie, the last time I saw him, he was in a wheelchair. Mahamat Tinifie or Kansama Ghana for Panomufino, Melso Hefa. And Ube Sevo Tenere, you have no power, you don't determine who takes over whatever. Ghana for based on whatever situation that confront him, who choose their leader.
But aside him being a president, he's from a political party.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. There, you see the political conversation we've had in the past, but you look at where the country is standing at the moment. You understand? That is why I'm saying that at this point in you are living in a country where the economic fortunes of the country seem to have dwindled. We live in a country where at the international front, nobody is speaking anything better about Ghana in terms of our economy. Professor Hank, even yesterday, brought in another tweet. Look at our city. Everything is going haywire. That's what I'm saying, sir. You need to stifle a national conversation that will help you to amend the cracks. That is the most important thing. What I say? But if at this time Ghana for suffered and say for this is the time for you to be propagating a partisan agenda who you are going to hand over power to and those things. I think such commentary as are infantile. I must not be coming from the president at this time. Yes, when you meet your party, people are entitled to do those things. But you look at the environment, you look at where we are standing, the challenges we are confronted with. What are the measures government is putting in place to ensure, say, we are able to address? How do we salvage the situation? Do you see any policy? Ghanaians are really angry looking at the president to come out with something. If you go out there and what you can do is to just propagate some of this partisan stuff. I don't think anybody will be comfortable with such stuff, because I was expecting him to stifle a conversation. Some of the measures they've put in place are a bit me actually said the city will stabilize, because somebody who had $100,000 about from the beginning of this particular year, I know the Kofa Nema or China and I said Nigeria and I said wherever. I am telling you that particular money, Ghana would more cow, but the money has devalued more almost 20% because of the city is going down. What are the measures you are putting in place? Is it about who succeeds you? Really, when you have 2 years ahead, is it what matters now? It is about the legacy you leave behind. Akufo-Addo to me born a better year. Ghanaians will look at him and vote for who he wants to take over. What I say? It is about the scorecard. It is about what you are leaving in your wake that will inform Ghanaians who to vote for. It is not about you saying it. You are living a very terrible track record. The country is sinking. Everything is going wayward. There is no aspect of this particular country's economy that seems to be working. Is it about the currency? Is it about inflation? Is it about what is it working? Unemployment. Every day we hear people screaming on the street. Youth unemployment. People whose salaries are buying the omoka. Your friend is saying statutory payment. Just say the challenges confronting this Akufo-Addo government is insurmountable. And that's all no who say let us walk through the challenges. We are going to solve them together. But this is the time he is speaking vulgar language to Ghanaians, a language that will divide Ghanaians. Where people are asking him to, your friend is saying, for cry to bring certain new energy into his team. He's telling you, say you are jobless, you have nothing to do. How can a president be talking like this? What I say? So I think that on one kasa, it's not even helping matters at all. And I think people who are very close to the president, this is the time they sit him down, speak to him, say, Master, and some now walking can and say for no any situation that Ghana for and relate you. Let us come up with a pragmatic economic recovery program that will help us to come out of the situation, because now we are having a conversation with IMF as to what program we are presenting to IMF to have a discussion with them. You and I, we don't know, but this thing is supposed to be a national dialogue. People will still we have a stakeholder engagement, people from different sectors coming up with ideas and whatever we can do to come up with a program, a comprehensive program that will solve a lot of the programs. IMF, do you hear any of these things? The president
IMF official said by Omakushia Parliament.
No. IMF official meeting Parliament and staff now. IMF negotiation didn't start here. The first thing they came here. Yes, because they just came to review the books. They will go and report to their superiors. Their superiors will have further engagement. The discussion is ongoing. But government will have a program. You present, they will discuss with you this and what has to be done. You see, there are enormous challenges confronting us. Some of these partisan rhetorics, at your mind over the years. May say, how do we speak in a language that will bring people across the political divide to come on board? Say, okay, enough of this NDC MPP politics. Baby, Mine Ghana is at the precipice, and the likelihood of this particular country falling into the ditch is high. So let us have a national conversation. How do we come out of the situation? Let us come out with a program. That is what Ghanaians want to see. People want to see what we can do to resolve your friends a city challenge na yewono. Yantiana yete your friends a 40-member committee say they are in charge of the city depreciation dollar whatever. What happened? We paid them, we gave them money. But the city today, one city is equal to $1 is equal to what? 10 cities. Is it not a challenge? What is the government doing about it? All the measures they put in place to ensure that they will stabilize the city has gone off. Now, the rhetoric is not even working anymore. But where is he? You can't even hear him. The guy is somewhere fronting IT. He doesn't even talk about the economy anymore.
But let's give him the benefit. I'll say IT is a gateway of developing the economy.
Really? Really? And is he bringing, what is the innovation in terms of IT that he's bringing on board? Just tell me. Makacho said, the economy linking the economy to the digital world is an ongoing process. It started even from Akufo time. And you do your bit to ensure say we get to a certain stage. Time and inform because Akufo time now WhatsApp and I says I'm WhatsApp about. It is time that has brought it, and you're not the buy. What I say, innovation. You see, the world is traveling on a journey. Maybe I had to say I celebrate iPhone, and as if a time will come, or the iPhone 13 child could have become a because I bet to say what the Nokia 3310 more will be 2004. Sanity, the world is on a journey. It is going. What I say. So those things, you can't do anything to offset that particular balance because it's not coming from you. But how do you leverage this technological advancement, the evolution, the technological evolution? How do you leverage it to grow your economy? That is the most significant thing. Because if technology is to help the economy to grow and the economy is on the rigs, then what is the sense in talking about your friend is a technology? Technology, the whole impact is to help the economy to grow. But the economy, so what is the sense in propagating the economy then as for? You need to build the economy by leveraging the IT and the technological your friend is evolution, innovation, and you leverage to do whatever you are doing. But you can't be seen to be fronting IT. But we are then inventing. This mobile money operability platform, this thing has been in practice. Our countries have ported to it. What you have to do is just port onto it because it's a system that is running and you're not to buy it. So what is it to celebrate? You see, the kind of politics that we do here is so primitive and so medieval to the extent that people just to celebrate mediocrity and things that doesn't matter. But Nema, as you hear, celebrate the idea of shame, is the economy. City to win affect These are the critical things. Inflation by affect the masses. These are some of the things you are paying your mind to and resolve them as a vice president. Now sometimes Oban some more can crowd here say, we them show us a crown casa because this Ghana card and some your casa huge choose Ghana card over infrastructure and as for bisa when you have also same way. But at the time our Ghanaians are on the principle looking for certain redemption from government. Government will come and speak and just bring a message a bit me speaking in a language that will even dampen the spirit of Ghanaians. I think that is quite unprecedented. What has American? Baby I say the president must realize the economic challenges now air cost on your propaganda. And then yet certain cynics been a baby and I'm advocating for. It is something that has become clear even people from afar because me papa nya juma or SMP and I me nya juma or Moody's and I'm nya sure opposition that your friend is saying a Fitch more a cookie figures. These rating agencies are credible international agencies or they rate almost every country across the world. So if they rate you, you can find them. The fact is that Ghana economy is on the sidelines. The economy is sinking. So what measures are you putting in place? See, because your debt to your GDP, just go and look at the figures. IMF negotiation, you will buy we, you know. I'm a catch as a debt, books, my fan can win about the Cocoa board, Sikam Kwamba Kanwa, your GDP, no, debt to your GDP, will be a corner. About Esla. About your friend is saying get fund and then there might be a cabosia yabo bob one and as a phone. Nina baba abaka home baby of could do any other ketwa. Sir, your friend sign no how do loan and as a phone, you know, sending a kid at a Ghana. So what I say. So this is the real conversation. Just you can go around just trumpeting whatever to because you see politics now, yeah, no. the partisan folks are not so gullible to the sense that most don't use their brains to do politics. They use emotions. And people who approach politics with emotions, it's very easy to trick them, to subdue them. Because you go there, sometimes, so if you use that particular crowd as a way of gauging your policy and how you are doing better, you will always be fooling yourself. Those who will speak the reality to you, and then I hear how you have to pay your attention to. But because I'm not sure any person on his right senses at this particular time will sit somewhere and say the economy is doing well. Nobody. So the thing is, what can we do to salvage the situation? And that should occupy the topmost priority of the president. And that should reflect in the kind of language he uses out there. How you can bring people on board, people across the political divide, anybody, have a national conversation, have a dialogue with people. How can we take ourselves out of the situation? Because the last time I told you, say, no economy in the world never rely on foreign aid. Na survival. Because the IMF now do when you to say IMF SAVUA, nka yanti how nka Ghana nke koye nim da. Because at the end of the day, bro, apart from telling you to be very sensible in your spending, some of the Nyama way and Yansa those your friends and frivolous spending and so forth. They will tell you to cut them. Got 3 billion all the money is to who be the bia. Bosia can foreta your man where your boys kaketwa. Bosia or the abo into 3 billion a young who be that. They only tell you to ensure physical discipline. That's it. But the destiny of this particular country will continue to rest on your shoulders. What we can do internally to grow the economy. And every Ghana has seen a nice. But as we speak, what group mechanism and your approach? What is the approach? What is it? Industrialization? Is it agri? What is it? If I ask you, what are we doing? The service sector is even crumbling. What is it that we are doing? The private sector is not because today government and the private sector from the local domestic market. So I know that what be active TV to expand your business. That's I buy here commercial bank. How this kind of man? How this kind of man? So at the end of the day, government inability to access money from the international bond market and other places in the is in one way or the other coming to cripple local enterprises here. But like I said, for every economy to grow, the private sector is its engine. Because private sector needs to be far majority of the people, government. So do a bit in but what the Albany said, you create the enabling environment that will make private sector to take off because I'm all the capacity and the maximum whatever to take people. But that is not what you are doing. Always this pedestrian roadside politics, and this in MPP, and this in MPP. So whenever the president sees any opportunity, just chastise and castigate all sort of unholy. It's so annoying. Maybe he doesn't realize it, and that is why I'm so much disappointed in people who have surrounded him. This is the time for somebody to look him in the face and tell him, say, no, Papa, you are just walking in the bush. Because the reality Ghanaians see, doesn't know what he sees. And who is speaking that particular thing to him? Politics, you need to be a sycophant, a bootlegger, always singing praises for people, just to get recognition. That is what we do. So the reality picture, nobody will paint it to you. The best singing praises for you. By the time I'm about to China, who said no, and I'm very sure that when Akufo-Addo get out of power, that is where he will see say we're digging Ajuma Bonnie Pan in the last 8 years. Okay.
I mean, be a phone lines now 0245-954-615. I have a few calls. Be pair 0245-954-615. Na yencheche in Komo and then anope bacho fra ma the volume on your TV set enko from mama kra na tell me directly from your phone. Don't listen to me through your TV. Listen to me through your phone. Number no ewo screen so wait to me afre 0245-954-615 0245-954-615. Queen Adepa meda say o share Facebook was share pa or say good morning active crew. Yes, so good morning from our end here. I hear Dome Sierra Gloria or say Akufo-Addo is living in a fantasy world that okay, your last sentence wasn't clear. So Pacho come clear again. 0245-954-615. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Pacho first say for now free. Okay, ma, Pacho apomo saying.
Akufo-Addo mosumo hoye.
Yami adom yeti ase.
Edamaso mapa moye. Aba no so mechiano edanas.
Oje super.
Ejeni mi.
Pacho.
Yes, Remo. Any mamma I did. Any mamma I did, papa. Yes, sir. Yam penny funny tear kakra. No more system, no sooner Juma kakra. It seems as system behind Juma, behind Juma. Pacha what I say.
Pacha, me too.
Sikapra ne kutawa. Want to mean coffee. Can any amount to me tono, and I want to into Sanima. A sika did enough for man echo. Until I had the bread to send your abankai. Oh, say, acquired to say. Who say your friend is a debia obey a year you over Jabia now sika take off. Instead of so being a crowd take off. Until any upgrade, President should be a casa. On casa to say your opposition. I say, or casa to say still or war opposition. On casa to say, oh, man, pay. Am I a command toy? Or casa to say opposition. I mean, shut up with my family.
So, Ruth, may I say, so, offer, we to our friend 0245954615, 0245954615. Fred, then you entry and come offer my the volume on your TV set, no, and call from Crown, and team directly from the phone. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
But your first and free fee.
The film Nana Boatin.
Nana, Okasafin.
The Casafi so too.
Nana, me too.
Ye Pacho. You know, say, or my no more than pa. Then so, ye brana or Casano. Dana, I say, the way any penny for Casano, I say, ye Casano was slow. So, Ubi Casano Casse, as some more kind of Cronyan Sampi anymore. Said this all call Papa no Busuma now, a Busia fee. That's a Busiani Busia penny Casana Casso. As more Cronyan Sacre anymore. I say, a or you. Okay,
I think with me, Angela, so also with my friend 0245954615, 0245954615. Frey. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Me patch first and final free.
Yes, I'm in Mensa. I was saying that
okay, Mensa, me too.
It must say any Juma more body boy man Ghana. They tell me say your mom penny. On your Ghana for sure yes you and one yana the moon. If you say, one man penny, if you are seeing, if you can't get my head at that form. Well, how am I Ghana force? Instead of so bad to know how much people are not my brain. Unam na campaign 2024 campaign, Nipobe, Nipobe, Wadi, and away they will get on. Or mine, come on my bomb and the video my Jew money in I say. Yen put your base in a never yet, Chibay, a Becata. Yes, but that's who mine. You cannot hear now, baby. Even Biamu, Biamudi, Nan. Ebeko consider bay.
Okay.
Well, young Ghana for memoir, sorry, made the Ivan Abrabian, I am follow on the video of the poem, not in the mood of
and I say, Mensa Kamasa, and I say, Frey, on him, I start on Facebook, or say it's sad to hear such words from our president. That was reckless statement that you hand power to the MPP. Is the power of Ghana for another? Good morning, Ivan and Agent. Good morning, Ohima Esther. The child will be and I'll say, share on Facebook. Hello, good morning.
Yes. Morning.
Pacha first and final free fee.
Mr. Kasua.
Yeah, first saying.
Yes, very bright.
Bright with you.
Pacho. Atama. Yemiano Eskano. Yampa. One day, send me a buying a you do so that for or my women. And yet, you send the Driaba. And yes, sir. And yes, maybe you respect the mom, and yes, maybe and yet be Diana and what Kamudi, soldier for yes, and yes, I'm will be so that we are the Buphobia and to make say, so mobile you do so that for a war my way more, more question on the usual. That's it.
Okay, and I said also for also with my friend 0245-954-615, 0245-954-615. Pacho, Mamodi answer over friend. Now, what they messages so afa your WhatsApp line. So hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Pacho, first and final free fee.
Pacho, my first class, so you should be gifting.
Gifty, Pacho, my name is Karam Nakasa.
Pacho, my first class,
okay, me too.
Pacho, as a man who cannot have person.
You too.
Pacho, dollar now mu can see no. First, no dollar no. Ukita $1, ubanya. Ukita once the ubanya $1. To see that $10 now, $9 and how Ghana city baku. Once they say a man uno, diakasa. Yen to me. Abanwa ofi etiskaso, na ye to abanama. Sikana ye to some scan and shehi to me koyin bla. Na ye hu toy o man. Pacho me ayi gbeni me training ne papa.
Yeah, but why are they? Why are they?
Kana ko she. Na hu to me ko twet scanning bla. Na ye hu toy o man. Ye hu chire yesa. Pacho on na me pese me kan.
Okay, yeah, that's also offer Abubakar Sadiq from Medina. I'm really enjoying your discussion on Active TV. The main problem in Ghana now is not what you know, it's who you know. That is why they pick unqualified people to their security agencies. So how do we expect them to do the right thing? I can say 45% of our police and military men aren't much educated. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Hey, over. Good morning.
Good morning. Pacha for saying for now, Fifi.
Madam, my friend, plan to invite her.
Why not meet you?
Over. Bra Aban. Me, some call baby, but some tina, some Mago Yamako. For some call upon Hoka. Here, Ghana, Hassan, I obey you. I just said, some minister be bribben, ye told me now, so. MP Baby, a chief of staff, dear offer. Say, I told ye never be a swa offer. Brana Bebre. And I find me about Yana go for the person back on once some craft. She said, I Saban can be some money at Giant Park. She said, who are Giant?
The Pacho Dabi, police and Pacho, Unifiso, Mammy. Quick. Pacho, want to me and can't let me say president and the vice of Muniadri. I will not take it. Please. Pacho, let's be civilized in our conversation. Pacho with my friend 0245 615 0245 954 615. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
The Pacho for saying for now free.
I am from Katachi, bless me, free, and NIC.
Okay, Pacho me too.
Papa, Master, me and I have a copy. I mean, Shrow, no Shrow, near Ivan. The Shrow. My name is what we are youth. And Ivan, so a youth. Young Cockrowana, they are almost disappointed. But a quite barely a breakfast so a bit more organized youth, you know. Now, let me actually the or my more this one. Young child, my many I be example, Mrs. Here say between the ages of 16 to 19, right now, Omodo Krabe say or Ghana. Sankolani and Krophobia or Montuabada. Omunim be about a mamu. But yeah, you to bit my organizer who you need to make you leaders and a bit up wire or mining. Or mining wire, or mining wire, because or mining produce free, MOB free, and anonymous to be free. And today be a this a common on the contrary. Now said the pianos about more mining moves wiring. Because you're paying for a year or machine, or when you're ready, some baby wiring you to know. The only thing of multimedia ASF 4 years be a big issue for violence. Yet you are saying, and it is a high time I was saying you to need to me reason up. Now yet me unite here. Near him penny through with you. I book to me a boying. I'm here to me a boy, a ma, or mine to me a caution. I can tell you for a fact that they say they're only a Juma youth a betting. A betting their cost for mine to see. And your betting as well. And how we be about my anymore?
Mate, yeah, that's it. Betting commissioner, I mean, I'm a tea. Yeah, that's it. Nancy, it is a bunch of good betting. Share. Canadian can demonstration may lead you Ghana Hano. Minima brand TV or Madame for power or trap bet rough. Or here by Michelle. Good morning. But also with my friend 0245 954 615 0245 954 615. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
But your first for now, Fifi.
But your beginning, Ebenezer, me also for me, because of free Kasua.
But you me too.
Master me that say, me Ajuma, Moye. And me da, Wunia, Nenia Balkwa, or no can inquiry no me danasi.
Okay.
Fina on Kasana, a yepa, a Nemo Bianca, as in whom be the same say, what I think. I think an inquiry said that was fast war. Say no Casa, and then me first summer, Miss Jam, and I'm in Asia. If you have coupon can or can qualify na no ne beboa Ghana e kan kwa no photo kan na kubo beboa no so ti bia
because what share active na active per any baby I will share will be stay active into Momodia say Roma TV no other active and 0245954615 0245954615 now for Adin Shebra. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me patch for safe and Afrifi.
Me patch me kasafi me kasafi pokwase.
We fi be a kasafi. You for saying? Patch for saying? Hello. Abeku kasabitio.
Me patcho asema me pese mechanics ye events ye impeni ipono me nye sure say omo serve omai no omai na den serve omo because say omo serve omai na anka country way enye say that wo share enyama ewo country mu a ye events ye president ebe na TV so public and ebe kan say ye we no ntisa enyama ni na no ye de ye den but at the day we pray for it. Until the job be ma nyankopon say on the yasem yeden MIA.
Okay. Mate yara say also ofre ye mefa me last caller na yatuche in common ye in common abewie sorry 0245954615 0245954615 nefa me last caller be twen na waba. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, my last caller into me, Angel so, but there's more room for one caller. My main pick is 0245954615 0245. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Pacho, you're first saying if I'm not free.
A friend SK, my friend Fibemakam.
Okay, SK, I'm into my last caller.
You see, sometimes, some of us, when we see Akufo-Addo, he gets us more annoyed. The country is more harder. In the sense, Libanon Krofo can need you before so can I say 2024. You should dare and you will see. Thank you.
Catch a quick say my friend. Quick my friend on just so. We am last caller. Course no ebe see high time no akopa Ivan quick one.
I didn't. We be say you to know what should we do? You see, and I don't know my culture be say nobody should ever underestimate the many enlightenment campaigner echoes on the various media platforms. You know, so who ye be, obiti baby ye be, and so shema clearly you see some growing political consciousness and then some social awakening on the part of the ordinary Ghanaian. So I see it. And sooner or later, I may say Ghana will witness a massive political revolution, a kind of mental revolution that will reset this rotten political infrastructure. And at that point, will mark the renaissance of the new Ghana we all seek. That point, we are gradually getting there. It's a process. So people should just hasten slowly. And you take it one day near the building Rome. Enlightenment is key. Say you to know, because of orientation, it will take time to disorient them from that particular sick orientation that people on. But let me also say this. You see, let us be reasonable for once. Do you know why? Because say you can't disrespect her. I'm not sure say met me about fees and my baby do them. And as we were cassette yaw. But say your mind Juma dear shower sa. And non just on kwana nim nyansa and on kwana wanyini. Bambum your friend say I want to so ni gidie and the nipa dia shower and say yen ntimi nya ade wenti ade shower and by yemayen. So anything that you do no must reflect the wishes and the aspirations and the good general good of the majority of the people. That is what you do as a leader and as a president. So if we begin to get to a time where the actions and the inactions of a person, whether grown or not, now, that particular thing, disrespect to the many Ghanaians. You talk about respect. What is more disrespectful than a president taking the stage and calling his citizens jobless? What is more disrespectful than a president calling his citizens naysayers? What is more disrespectful for a president to take a center stage and who will be appointing his family people to sensitive position in this civilized era? And then I so disrespectful.
But if his family members have qualified,
no, you don't say that, because you see, when you talk about political corruption, those your friends saying go and read about political corruption. One of them, chronism and what your friend is saying, that family kind of stuff. Because what it does is that as a president, a killer mojo, and you will not be able to crack the whip when the time comes. It's the reason why in all civilized dispensation, people try to. I'll be in case of a man for Wusia for Mao. No. Yes, Wusia need qualify number. But you look at the magnitude, the rate at which they are infiltrating that particular government. And in this modern era, have you ever seen any government that the family members are infiltrated to a level of Akufo-Addo, to the extent that all sensitive position has gone to his family people and they are not even performing, they are messing the country up. And you talk about disrespect. The last time me who this family and friends cabal kind of a government was the time in 2010 in Tunisia, Ben Ali, when he took over. He was a despot for 20 good years. I told you then Oganet is a crumb. If you go to Baby and Tokwesi, Cecilia, your friend is Ukraine, they had a president, your friend Victor Yanukovych. He was practicing the same thing. He flee like a petty thief. So in this era, no, such things you entertain because yes, you are insulting the sensibilities of a lot of people. Now, some men are president and do you know a number of Ghanaians who are older than the president? And they feel insulted by the many comments that he makes every day, by the actions and the inactions, the comment of his appointees in the many corruption going on. Can you quantify that there's a respect in that particular thing? So that will be a me say when you yam from more my own. Say you want some like can Kodoma him fear doma never more could yam wadi. Me better I don't criticize doma hene. Do I criticize Otum for? Because Obian the tax more Otum for, and Obian the tax. Yes, they have their responsibilities and other stuff. But I cannot just sit here and make them a topic and discuss Otum for. No, because on them a tax. Nipa yaji a tax amana the president. And then appointees. We have entrusted them the might of the state. I say, prior to 2016, Akufo-Addo was just gallivanting across this particular country as an ordinary person. When he won power, the might of the state has been committed to him. Mahama 2016 was working with the might of the state. When he lost power, Ghanaians have taken that particular thing away from him. He's sitting home. Or can't some Ghana for Panede? What I said? That tells you the power of the people. So you don't sit anywhere and say, how dare you? Because the president is disrespecting majority of people who are even older than he is. So this argument, let us address the fact, is the issue we are speaking to. If you have issues with the issues and you think that we are spending propaganda, just flip the other side. Just be part of the conversation. But this argument, you will not have a conversation. If you go to the U.S. Senate and say for them, your friend is Nancy Pelosi. Some say when you but when they are having discussion, you have people in their your friends say late 20s, in the early 30s, or more, and when they are speaking to issues. It's not about you. When you pack a bag and a baby, because it is about issues, it's about fact, it is about having a conversation that will change the course of this particular country. Because they should be able to be reason enough to put this particular country in a trajectory who say a minor air grow, and then that will reflect the kind of Mpanifo. But unfortunately, we have grown now 58, we are 78, 79 that are about. Oh, can you me some age Bumana over 1,000? But look at the trajectory the country is going. And you talk about age in Obianini. My friend, you should give us a break.
Okay. Yeah, the convention ABC, I better Ivan Kyei Innocent and say, Obeka yensa ewa. But Ivan Friday we Saturday me tun safro about the instrument of CEO Apostle General.
Oh sure.
Saturday Pacho Momodia Brown. Momodia Brown. Ivan Ashebo say Obebanti wa wo so hwe wo fie Momodia say Saturday Obeka ye 11 a.m. ewo ga Odumase Chief Palace na yakotai ye director and as a CEO of Active TV, Echi Embra, Yeno Inkosohine, Ewanka, Utumase Traditional Council. Medin the agent Boaten, Eje, Meda production team no as Meda we be as or boy my Medino by wisdom, Ewaha, Oboa with floor work no Meda Daniel. or assisted with the MCR work. Clement Obibia, too sweet. My director for the show, Medana say. Okame home ma bibia so fine. Meda Apostle General I say the seer Clemens Beka seer yen running go so who bibia ekoso nti rade the mami di meda na say otai bechi ma e di dwumedie no ekoso nyame adoma ochena Fabia ebetra say on the morning show obehu bi wa Monday. Stay active and see beyond, and remember not to do what you would not like your neighbor to find out. Shalom, peace.